Um, Anywho though, so yeah, Spider-Man 2 will be coming in, a couple, maybe months, I think, kinda soonish, but there's a bunch of other stuff that I was planning on getting out of the way for doing first at least. But we will get to it 100%, and we'll get to it probably in perfect timing, given that, like I mentioned, oh hello there. Surprise. This is a walkway. This is almost a park. Boom. Take this. Like, did y'all really need the car? I mean, I guess you probably did, given that you've probably got all the drugs in the car. Whoa. Alright, hold up. I have an idea. I have a random idea. Everybody fly. Huh. Bang, bang, bang. Boop. Bang, 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 bang. Boop. Bang, bang, bang. Nice. Shaboop. And knock you out. But yeah, no, I'm so excited for that movie, y'all. This is going to be insane. And of course. Oh, I thought he was still awake. Okay, cool. He's out for the count too. And of course, we've got Avengers Doomsday. I mean, come on. Y'all, that's a whole entire year away, basically. It's the end of the year. But, oh man, that movie's gonna be fire. Man, I'm so excited. I am so excited for that too. At least as of this moment, right now, I know they're doing their 4 teaser trailer rollout thing at the start of the Avatar movies. I only saw the first trailer so far, at least right now, which was the Captain America trailer. Well, not Captain America, Steve Rogers trailer. And I know they put out a Thor one and an X-Men one, and that was about it, at least right now. But, I mean, I was hyped already. He didn't need to do anything else. I'm excited to see him for the movie, and of course our boy Spider-Man is going to be in there too. Not massively, because, Brand New Day was right before that, and I don't think it's going to have a massive role in Doomsday, but, I mean, Secret Wars, 110%, this man knows whether he, kind of, not necessarily his choice, but he knows more about the multiverse than he would like to know, because that's kind of how it tends to go, especially with Spider-Man. Most of them tend to end up knowing more about the multiverse than they would care to know, because they always get roped into random multiversal stories, with the Spider-Verse just in general always being, always having some interesting, tie-ins with the comic. Not even talking about Secret Wars and different random stuff. They always tend to end up meeting up with each other. Different variations in the comics, but obviously a whole different set of variations in the movies, the animated movies, and the live-action movies. So that tends to be what is it? A multiversal constant? Not really, but a constant. Anywho, though, but yeah, I'm excited for those movies like crazy. So yeah, that was my random explanation as to why I'm wearing this suit. The short answer is, it's amazing. I love the colors. I love this suit. What was that? Okay, that's a very interesting physical decision to do there, Peter. Very, very interesting. But first-person shooting elements as well, but hey, all fantastic games. And is anybody else here? Oh, alright, let me just clear this out of the way then. Boop. All fantastic games. And I honestly I'm excited to play any of them, but I want to know what y'all think. I've definitely played through all of them before, and I've 100%ed them all already too. I've got the platinum, I think, in every one of those games. Will we go for the platinum? No, we're not going to go for the platinum in our playthroughs. I probably will go for 100% in most of them. Where's the car? Oh, the car left. On my way. Don't you? How did you shoot me? How did you curve that bullet around that building to shoot me? I don't remotely believe you managed to actually get a shot on me, man. If you... Whoa, Pete. There we go. But yeah, no, so... We'll probably do... What? Okay, that's... Alright. I've never seen that happen before, actually. What? I'm so confused. Hold on. So the car just stopped, pulled up, and then jumped out of it. Had the guys jump out of it. I've never seen that happen. Usually it just keeps going and going and going and going until, you know, you take out the car, but they just they did that funny move where I'm stuck on the top and they just smash the brakes and I go flying off. I've never seen that before. Wow. Okay, that's really cool, honestly. And I've played this game a ton. I don't know how I've never seen that before. Huh. That's really nice. Anyways, so what was I saying? Yeah, so I'm definitely going to do a 100% playthrough on Spyro the Dragon if we do end up doing. Sorry, I had to pause again. There was a bunch of random noise. So as I think I was saying, it's been a bit. The plan definitely is, if we do go with Spyro the Dragon 2, I will definitely do a 100% playthrough. Yeah, I think that's what I was saying. Because, you know, I've played through that game before, and it's not a very difficult 100%. It's very similar to the first one. Collect everything, find all the gems, all that fun stuff. And that was an absolute blast, so definitely we're gonna do that. And, you know, most 3D platformers, that tends to be the case. Usually a lot of the, you know, I guess playtime is kind of spent going for the 100%, so it kind of tracks. Similarly, if we do go with, there's definitely somebody here. There they are. Y'all blended in. What's up? Bang. Nope. If we do go with Epic Mickey rebrushed, we will also, you know, go for 100%. Given that 100% in that game is actually pretty interesting. You'll kind of end up, that's almost 100%, is basically getting the true ending, you know, the full 100% this might work. Hold on. Ah, yes. Did it take him out though? That's a good question. Shaboop, boopity boop, 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 boop. Bang, 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 bang. That guy's getting up a little slowly. Shaboom. Take, whoop, take this. Boop. And you guys are down. Bang, bang. Nope. There we go. Boop, boop, boop. Bang. That was me just swinging the camera around for a bit of cinematic flair. Was a little bit more disorienting than I thought it would be, but but yeah, now to level everything up and even to get access to a few extra special guns or something like that, you have to get you have to play, I think, New Game Plus basically. And I think that's the same case with some of the collectible cards you get as well to fully unlock everything. I can't fully remember, but it's definitely something like that. So what I'll simply do is I'll just go for all of the golden bolts. You know, those are the traditional collectible in all of the Ratchet and Clank games. One of them, that's the common thread. There's always collectible golden bolts which act like, you know, the main collectible, not required, but the main collectible in basically every Ratchet and Clank game. Well, there was something going on over there. Hold up, unless it's gone. Oh, we gotta find somebody stuck in a car. Alright, on my way, my guy. It's definitely that car over there. It's gotta be. Hey, what's up? But yeah, no. So we'll definitely go for all golden bolts. But I think that, you know, that'll be our quote-unquote 100%. Not a full traditional 100%. Hey, what's up, guys? Take that. Bang, 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 boom. Knock you out. Bang, shaboop. Use the free finisher that I always get. Nice. Oh wait, actually this will be perfect. You take that. Shaboop, boop. There we go. That's what I was hoping for. That guy missed. Here, take. This is how you throw a trash can. Boom. Knock you out real quick. Take this trash can again. That won't hurt that much. It'll definitely hurt. It'll definitely stun you, but at least that wouldn't kill you. But yeah, so that's kind of